Readings from Neptune Tarot Podcast, a podcast for tarot, mysteries, and pop culture.
And her acceptance. She won Album of the Year and beat Beyonce, the one award she can't win. Didn't Lizzo do the same thing in her speech? She stopped her acceptance speech to say how she felt bad for winning Album of the Year because Beyonce didn't get it.
So them bad hoes try me, they try me. This is Martin Luther King in the club, getting done.
3 months after Amy Winehouse died, we finally know what killed her.
And the Grammy goes to... You can read it.
Harry Styles!
Say at award shows, so Beyonce will spare their life. So this all goes back to before many of y'all were born, starting with this girl named Aaliyah. Now Aaliyah was a pretty famous artist that was competing with Beyonce around the time Beyonce started to get famous. Now sadly for Aaliyah, she passed pretty early on, before she actually got to hit like the peak of her career. Now this is sad for us, but Aaliyah passing was very good for Beyonce, as if Aaliyah hadn't passed, Beyonce might not be known as like Beyonce now. Fast forward to 2013, J. Cole makes a song called She Knows, which mentions Aaliyah's passing. It also mentioned other people like Michael Jackson's passing, but nobody really thought anything about this song until all of the Diddy stuff started coming out, and that is when people started connecting the dots. You see, Beyonce, Jay-Z, and Diddy are actually pretty close pals that go way back. Now, since all this came out, there have been theories thrown around that Diddy may have been involved in Michael Jackson's passing. People also think that he may have had a hand in Aaliyah's passing. And there's some pretty hard evidence that Diddy has had a hand in some other pretty famous celebrities' passing. Now, because of this, many celebrities seem to almost fear Beyonce. Like, you've all probably seen different speeches during the Grammys or VMAs or something. For no reason, celebrities are always bringing up Beyonce and, like, thanking her when she has nothing to do with anything. Like, during one of the Grammys, Adele literally broke her award because she beat Beyonce. Now, if all of these theories are true, it kind of rewrites history. Like, if y'all remember back in 2009, when Kanye rushed the stage after Taylor Swift won Video of the Year and said Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time, looking back at it now, people think that Kanye may have actually been trying to save Taylor because Taylor beat Beyonce and she was kind of an outsider at the time. So there was almost no way Taylor was going to thank Beyonce or even probably mention her for beating her. So the theory goes that Kanye stepped in to make sure that Beyonce didn't like see Taylor as a threat, which is absolutely wild to think of. If this is true, Kanye was actually doing Taylor a massive favor. Now, as of right now, all of this is a theory, and loosely connected based on Beyonce's very, very strong connection to Diddy. But regardless of if Beyonce is actually out here ending other celebrities based on jealousy or whatever, there definitely are some skeletons in her closet because of that connection to Diddy. Like, there is no way that her and Jay-Z were that close to this man and had no idea what was going on.
Hello, Collective, and welcome back to this pop culture reading on Beyonce. This is the third one we do. She's probably like, give me that. But remember, pop culture readings are for entertainment purposes only. So it's just opinions, not facts, okay? So nobody come at me. I don't want the beehive coming at me. But it's because I've seen this interesting TikTok theory going around on how, like, every celebrity, when they get an award, they have to thank Beyonce, especially when they beat her. And if you saw in the intro, the compilation of all the time celebrities thanked her, and there's a theory of, like, Kanye ended up saving Taylor. So I'm gonna do this pop culture reading to get into this. It's gonna be on the Beyonce TikTok conspiracy. I don't know what else to call it, but yeah, though, we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna get into it. I just finished doing the one on Oprah. That one is currently processing. Adobe's acting out, so I'm using a different video editor, and we'll see how that ends up working out. So, alrighty. So let's see. Remember, this is for entertainment purposes, and I am going to bring back the Patreon so I can go into these readings a little more deeper, uncensored, and of course do the love messages and all that good stuff. Alrighty, so okay, so we are getting a realization as to this theory actually not being a theory, but it being true according to this. And it's going to start 777, making the industry lose a lot of money. This Queen of Wands and this King of Cups is going to start making this couple lose money here, because something's about to come to the light about this. So people have to give praise to her, if not suffer the consequences or get beat by her. And all these, okay, so this Emperor has all these knights in a row in like a goon squad. So if they don't follow protocol, they go out and they hurt you, whether it be physically or through your drinks or whatever it is you like, because this woman is extremely insecure, which is why she needs to be praised all the time. Yes, and she's actually a Queen of Wands. And if you read tarot, Queen of Wands is somebody that gets around and lays for pay. I got this in the other reading I did earlier, if her and Jay-Z are going to go down next. And I got something about her actually being that. That one's already out on YouTube, Spotify, and Rumble if you want to watch it. This is giving like that spoiled, needy child that you need to give what they want or else they have a freaking tantrum. This is giving like Damien from the Omen vibe. So I don't know if she's been a demon child her entire life. But a secret about this ritual, and look how it looks like a trophy there, is going to be exposed by the next full moon, which is in Taurus, and how some weird dark magic is done so that a wool has been, it's glamour magic, has been done over the public and over these other celebrities that are there. Yes. And look how there's like a veil of stars here. This is someone that is seen as the grand authority and is very ruthless when it comes to their family in the entertainment business. And if things don't go their way, they like to give misfortune to their lovers. Otherwise, and people give her this praise, doubly for woman, so that they'll avoid a tower and possible death even. But how is this even started? Like, where did this even stem from? Because somebody got upset that no matter how much money they were offering, the Academy was still going to be like, no, you're not going to get that one trophy. And these cups look like trophies to me right now. And this is someone that has no fill. They can never get enough praise. They can never get enough trophies. They can never get enough money. It always has to be about them, 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 them. And it's to keep this entity fed. And this is someone that likes gold. Like every time they come out in gold, that is when they are in this entity mode. And that is when you just can't feed them. This is someone that cannot stand another star in their power and will do anything to make the younger generation, the younger entertainers, look foolish. So which is why they have to give her praise. So it's not even so much about feeding her in a human level, but about feeding this entity that she works with to give her this star power. And this is going to come to a head by 3 people possibly catching her around Pisces or Cancer season. And there's going to be strong evidence on that. Like, it's going to leave this Virgo in the reverse big time. Because they're going to try to escape or travel out of the country so that somebody won't get arrested here. This could possibly be an Aquarius. Or someone that she's married to. Yeah, they're trying to evade getting a letter from the justice system saying that you have to appear in court. You have to answer. And they're just like, no. No. Yeah, this person is doing anything to not have to be seen in court because they're used to being the Hierophant. They're used to being the one that's in charge. But why the praise? Because this person's extremely greedy. They're very, very greedy, and nothing's ever going to satisfy them. Because this is a karmic. This is someone that's very into candle rituals and wishful thinking that by them getting praise, they're going to hand over the trophy. What she wants is for them to just hand over the trophy to her and be like, no, you take it instead. And also they do it to keep the peace. This is someone that doesn't want apologies or doesn't believe in apologies. They don't think apologies are sincere. They're extremely unhealed. They're suffering in silence right now, even though they want to show off that we're glowing. This is someone that has made records off of being antisocial, and it's like, it's because I need to recharge. No, it's because they're actually extremely depressed, and they're a crazy person. They're demonic. They're not even a human anymore. They're an entity. And they do all this witchcraft and darkness for thrills. Like, this is something they're extremely into. Yeah. They feel like intimacy, if it's not for the sake of a ritual, it's a waste of time. Yeah. This is someone that is trying to come off as, I'm not paranoid about going to court. I'm in my glow up era. But in reality, they're toxic AF. When did this ritual start? When she got trapped into something, into a family unit. So once she started this marriage, that's when these rituals began. When these lust rituals for greed and money began, this conjuring of entities. And now they don't know how to escape it. They don't know how to contain the beast. And a lot of people thought, oh, it's because she's a narcissist. And a spirit, and a 3D level, yes. But on a spiritual level, no. It's because this person is very dark and they're into some really messed up occult practices. So glad, again, I had to redo my prayers and my rosary and my holy water because I had a feeling this reading was going to go there. Yeah, and this has been like a group of 3 to try to handle this and keep it inclined, but this is definitely a spiritual warfare. And this is someone that's going to have a major fall from grace, this Virgo. What's this fall from grace? That they're trying to escape and flee to another country to live a quote-unquote peaceful life, when in reality, it's because they're about to be exposed. What's this Sun card? What are they going to be exposed over? Over what it really is that they do for work. This married couple, which is sabotage people and give good potential artists bad contracts. And also about beating, black magic, everything that they've been accused of was not blind accusations. And someone's going to have to confess. An Aquarius or a Virgo, where they're going to be confessing, or this person's going to be caught red-handed and they're not going to be able to escape. They're not going to be able to move forward. They're going to be caught trying to give somebody an offer to have them take the fall and do a switcheroo, and in reality that's going to cause a Tower, Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius season. She's going to try to make this King of Cups, who comes off as a moneymaker, take the downfall for her. Because she does not want to be exposed as a dark witch, or that she's been messing around with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra in the public. But Libra season 111, something significant is really going to happen here. That, like, whatever it was she was hoping to succeed with here, it's going to come to a huge stop on the 11th, the 12th. Whatever new cycle of fortune she was trying to start, it's not going to happen. It's being blocked off. Why? Because of a lover or somebody's lover that's rushing in quickly to come and expose them, because they do not want to be this person's fall guy. Strong, or fall woman. Strong Pisces or Aries here. or Pisces Aries season that this person does not want to take the downfall, like deliver. A Scorpio Pisces. Who's the, like, when did these rituals begin? These rituals began around Libra Aquarius season when this marriage began. I do not know anything about when she got married, a Leo, or an Aries. So Aries is very significant. Aries season has always been extremely significant here. So maybe every time there's a spring equinox is when these rituals would start happening. I don't know when the award show is in spring. So that's when they start doing all these praises. Why? Because it's a financial decision. Because she will get people blackballed. Yeah. She's very strong on getting people blackballed and making sure they can't move forward without her. Because she's a bully. So the real truth is that she's a bully and that she gets around. And possibly a borderline alcoholic. And she's trying to bury this by bribing as many people as she can. That she has a horrible temper. Or maybe this masculine has a horrible temper. But again, Aries season and being called that. Yeah, something about Aries season is going to be extremely significant, and also Libra season. So possibly the 9th, the 11th, the 4th, the 12th. Something's going to be exposed. She's going to say she's soul searching. No, it's because she's getting tossed up energetically, karmically, and because she really does not want to go to court over something that happened in 2001 or in 2010, 2009. What's 2000? What happened in 2001? Something about an unhappy family life being pulled apart, and they don't want to go to court for this. Like, maybe, I don't know if somebody has like a screenshot of them saying that, yeah, this is a marriage that's just for money, or like a tax bracket or whatever, and somebody peeped that pages and they're about to expose it. So I don't know, that's going to be like a blind item that's going to get released, but it's going to be bad. She's going to be seen. Because she's trying to paint a picture that she's going to start all new again and rebuild from this horrible quote-unquote marriage. But in reality, it's like, you know, the entire time what this marriage was, and you knew. Yeah, and whatever 50 Cent's accusing her with those freak-offs or whatever, he's telling the truth. That did happen. And something about a Sagittarius. Yeah, and the cops are possibly going to try to implicate her on that. And in reality, that's why they're trying to avoid court. Because she does not want to tarnish her star by being implicated in these things, even though it's like, girl, we know you are deep in it. Like, you're not going to be able to escape it. Like, she keeps on trying to do the same PR tactics to save her image and her reputation, when in reality it's like, no, dude, you're fickle AF, and this fall from grace is coming in quickly, beginning Capricorn season. Possibly the 18th, the 17th is when we have a full moon, and someone could be getting arrested around Gemini season or February, and they're trying to avoid it. Pisces season as well. Scorpio Libra season. No, they're not going to get arrested because they're going to flee the country. And they're going to say it's for new business endeavors, but no, it's because they do not want to get arrested. And they do not want to be exposed about their rituals that everybody knows, and that's why they fear them. No, she did not have anything to do with Aaliyah's death, though. That's a stretch. But 3 other people, a Capricorn, a Sagittarius, and a Libra did. Yeah, and it was an accident because they were not done making money off of her. Someone was 20 at the time. Something about 2014 and 2019 was significant about this case, and it had a Gemini and a Sagittarius losing sleep. This might be another reading I do, but this has been my energy reading on that weird TikTok ritual that they do for, it's a conspiracy theory on Beyonce, that the celebrities thank Beyonce when they win over her because they don't want to get hurt by her. Yes, it's true, allegedly. Remember, this is all for entertainment purposes. You can take it or leave it. If you have a different theory, I would love to hear it, just because I'm into that. I'm open for debate. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take a break, and I might come back to do one on her connection with Aaliyah. And it's weird. I was just thinking about Aaliyah earlier, so I'm going to do an energy reading on Aaliyah later. But thank you. This has been the pop culture reading on the Beyonce Award acceptance speech conspiracy theory. Bye.